the president-elect, he will technically be a convicted felon. And that will become the new mantra, the soundbite going into the inauguration, that this is history being made, even though the president-elect has had no opportunity to appeal this case, which in my view is layers of reversible error. But this is done just before the inauguration. And the timing, by the way, is notable. We've been waiting for him to make this decision. He schedules it just over a week before the inauguration. And then he drops a hint that if he was not able to sentence him before the inauguration, he may just suspend sentencing for 4 years. I mean, I would call that passive aggressive, but it seems rather actively aggressive.
Yeah, it is rather aggressive, but this will allow President Trump to appeal. You mentioned the layers of reversible error. What happens next? Does this make it to the Supreme Court? What's the timeline on that?
Well, it's going to have to go through the New York court system, and there's not a lot of expectations left for most of us in the New York legal system. I'm hoping for the best, but eventually we'll go to the Supreme Court. But in terms of that's the first appeal in terms of dealing with the sentencing. Now, generally, trial judges have the advantage. The Court of Appeals courts tend to prefer sentencing to be done so that the case can be finalized. As for the case itself, that could take years of appeal. It would go deep into Trump's presidency, and he would have to continue to argue the case while he's president.
Because the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that